все, пизда. Склада нашему пизда.
Russian serviceman was going to record a video thanking everyone who helped him put together a vehicle with humanitarian aid. But when he came back, he found the car destroyed by an FPV drone.
Всем добрый день, хотя он нам тут не добрый. Собирался с утра писать видеообращение о благодарности всем, кто нам вчера помогал собирать гуманитарную помощь, ремонтировать автомобиль. Но вот, к сожалению, мы вчера ночью приехали, поставили машину, и случилась вот такая вот беда. Теперь у нас нет ни гуманитарной помощи, ни автомобиля. В общем-то, добавить после них, видите, все сами.
Voronezh, Russia, the 22nd of April. A huge fire engulfed the Elmash plant, the manufacturer of electric motors, electric generators, transformers, fans, hydraulic and pneumatic power equipment, electrical distribution and control equipment. Local media report that the fire has spread to around 3,000 square meters. Captured Leopard 2 has been brought to Moscow from the front lines in Ukraine. It's going to be like the USS Pueblo in North Korea. In 50 years, as people starve on the streets, Russians will tell stories of their glory surrounding this NATO tank to Tucker Carlson's offspring. According to Kirill Budinov, Ukraine is expected to face a challenging situation starting in mid-May. Kirill Budinov spoke with BBC Ukraine in an interview, addressing the present circumstances and sharing insights on what can be anticipated in the coming months. He indicated that Ukraine would face a challenging period from mid-May, as Russia aims to achieve advancements on the front line and create divisions within Ukrainian society. However, he emphasized that the situation was not catastrophic. There are rumors that Russia may initiate a significant offensive in May or June, and there is a possibility of a new mobilization at that time as well. It is believed that Russia recognizes these upcoming months as their prime opportunity to make strategic advances. Budinov cautioned that Russia's intelligence services were orchestrating a Maiden III operation aimed at fostering division within Ukrainian society through the dissemination of disinformation. He emphasized that Russia was actively leveraging all available means. Budinov dismissed rumors of a potential second Russian attempt to capture Kiev as baseless, asserting that there was absolutely no threat of Russia seizing the Ukrainian capital. As mentioned numerous times, Ukraine is anticipating a challenging period of approximately 6 months, during which it will focus on mobilizing and training personnel, constructing defensive positions, and awaiting the delivery of military equipment. If Ukraine can endure 2024 without significant territorial losses and casualties, the situation is expected to stabilize, allowing Ukraine to regain the initiative. Preparations are already underway, but it's important for Ukraine not to rush them. Russian instructor of Storm Z units describes the situation with Russian drones produced by the Pseudoplatov project as quite deplorable. These are produced in the occupied part of the Zaporizhia region, and training of operators also takes place there, which has more than once led to Ukrainian strikes on their training grounds. According to him, drones are of rather low quality, and still use frequencies that are easily blocked by Ukrainians. Pseudoplatov project drones are believed to be the most common drones used on the front line by Russia. Reviews of the Pseudoplatov attack drone project from practical users on the ground. Bakhmut. The training courses for operators under the Pseudoplatov project, which the comrades took directly in the SMO zone, were frankly weak. The test tasks were quite primitive. On the positive side, the presence of a simulator which, if desired, you can fly until you feel sick and have ripples in your eyes. But only if desired. Here the problem is broader. Pseudoplatov drones still operate at the same frequency specified by the manufacturer, and the enemy successfully puts them down. They reach the target only if windows appear. A common practice is to hit a target with only one drone from a series of several units. The rest simply fall. The assembly quality of Pseudoplatov drones is noted to be low, and there are many manufacturing defects. On average, up to a third of drones simply do not take off at all, because they are initially unflyable. You have to tinker with the resoldering of defects on site. Plus, the production uses the most inexpensive components, which also affects the quality of the products. Thus, by quantitatively saturating the active army with attack drones from the Pseudoplatov project, one can throw dust in the eyes of the top military political leadership. But in fact, the effectiveness of these drones dropped sharply last fall due to the enemy's fairly rapid adaptation to the fixed frequency set by the manufacturer, and continues to remain very low, including due to the insufficient level of product quality. The Russians used an aerosol curtain to protect equipment from FPV drones during an assault near Belogolovka, Luhansk region. In Kurgan region of Russia, old wells of the Dobrovolnoye deposit, where one of Rosatom's enterprises mines uranium, flooded. The uranium solution could have flowed into the Tobol River. This information is confirmed by environmentalists. It is reported that the flood washed the radioactive mud into the Tobol River, which had been accumulating for years from the spreading underground water from old wells. An old, leaking for 35 years well could be under the water. It is to the right of the road on the video. For years, Kurgan eco-activists have been pushing for a ban on uranium mining in Dobrovolnoye, fearing that radioactive solution would get into groundwater and the Tobol River. Rosatom explained the protests with radiophobia. What will they say now?
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.